Take one of life as a vegan. So, what made you choose your lifestyle as a vegan?
Okay, so I had a phase where I was watching a bunch of documentaries, and I've always had like this thing for like, I guess, the environment, you know? So I was watching a bunch of documentaries, and I watched one called Cowspiracy, and that was one that was like most eye-opening, and it was talking a lot of things that stuck with me. It was like talking about how much eating a cow like affects like our environment, the atmosphere, the air we breathe, like how much water we consume, like all the things that add into eating meat, and how much of a difference it would be without eating meat. And I was like, you know what, if I can play a small part in being a change in something, why not do it, you know?
What's a
What
vegan?
is a vegan? Okay, so basically you are avoiding any animal consumption, any products of animals, so like no dairy, no meat, any of that stuff. So basically, yeah, you have to find like alternatives for it. So like meat replacement would be tofu, or cheese replacement would be like vegan cheese, which is made out of soy, things like that.
What difficulties do you come across with being a vegan?
Okay, so I guess the transition, I can talk about the transition. So before becoming vegan, I was vegetarian. And so the transition wasn't super drastic because I already like had no meat. And so I guess the hardest thing for me in becoming vegan was cutting off the cheese and the pastries and the bread and the cookies and that stuff. And then also when you're first starting off, like you have no idea what's vegan and what doesn't classify as vegan, you know? So like small things like gelatin, like I didn't know that wasn't vegan until I found out that it had animal cartilage in it. So like small things like reading the ingredients for a lot of stuff and like just getting used to it, I guess that would be the hardest thing. Oh yeah, like eating out. A lot of places don't have vegan options, and so basically you're stuck eating a salad. And then sometimes those salads have cheese, so then sometimes even that it's like difficult. It just depends.
So, what do you wish non-vegan people knew or wish to learn about in this video?
I feel like a lot of people think that becoming vegan is the only option in helping your environment, and that's like a big option, you know? Like a lot of people become hostile to the idea of becoming vegan because, oh no, like you have to change your whole routine, like your daily routine, and like people are scared of that. Like people like being in their comfort zone and they're like afraid of like coming out and like trying different things. So I feel like if like it doesn't harm if you're interested and you're kind of interested in becoming vegan, like just go for it. Like if all fails, like go back to eating meat, or like I saw a video this week and it was saying how like the simplest thing as going vegan once a week for every day a week, like that helps. Like you're playing some kind of part in trying to help out the environment, and I don't know, like you're playing a part in it.
Last question. What are some things that only vegans would understand, or what are some things that people say that you get annoyed or that you get a lot?
Okay, so a lot of things is that people are like, oh, like you're like, oh, like you want this? I'm like, oh, I can't, you know, like I don't eat meat or blah blah. And they're like, oh, why? And then you explain, right? Like it doesn't bother me having to explain myself why. But then at a certain point, like you're just like, whoa, like you know, I don't know, you can get tired of it. So okay, people trying to like crack a joke on like hey, like you can cheat, like it's fine, like yeah, I won't tell anyone. It's like, bro, I'm not doing it so people can know I'm vegan. I'm doing it for myself because I know that I'm doing something good, you know, like not doing it for anyone else. And then just ignorant comments like, oh, like you're eating a plant. That's a living thing, so you know technically you're harming the environment and things like that. And another thing is like people sometimes people feel like they're like, oh sorry, like they're indulging in like a hamburger or like some kind of meat, and people are like, oh sorry, like they get like shy from like eating it in front of them. Like, dude, I used to eat meat too, like you know, like, and I get it, like obviously because you don't know, like it's not very common I guess yet, and so I get it, but it's like no, like you do you, I'm doing me, like this is my choice. I'm not like trying to push you to do it or type thing, like you know, I accept your way of living. I used to do that too, you know.